How's it going, everybody? John MacLennan here, and in today's video I'm going to teach you how to play 3 O'Clock Blues as recorded by B.B. King and Eric Clapton from the Riding with the King record. Now, of course, this song has been recorded a ton of times and it's a blues standard at this point. We're going to be going over the version from the Riding with the King album that's in the key of B. I'm going to show you some sliding triads that will give you a really classic blues sound as we go through this rhythm guitar part. Now, when you're done with this lesson, you can literally go to the recording. It's like 8 or 9 minutes long, and you can just practice this rhythm part over and over by jamming with the song. Before we get into it, I want to mention down below that I have a free PDF that I'm giving away in the description. You can get a book all about soloing. So after you learn this guitar part and you want to work on your lead playing, you're going to want some lines to practice over these changes, and this book is all about lines. It shows you over 100 licks and exercises or lines that are basically melodies over major, minor, and dominant chords. So check that out and get a free download link in the description below. And with that said, let's jump into the lesson. Let's break down how to play 3 O'Clock Blues as recorded by B.B. King and Eric Clapton. Now, this song has been recorded a lot of times. There's a lot of different versions, but the version we're going to be referencing here is from the Riding with the King album. And I'm going to break it down for you step by step. We're going to play what I call a Stormy Monday style rhythm guitar part. And this comes from sliding triads that are part of dominant ninth chords. So I'll explain more of that in a second, but let me play for you just the first 4 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what I'm doing is I'm playing this triad here, starting with the D string. I'm going to play 7, 6, 7. And this is a little minor triad here. It's actually an F sharp minor triad. But it comes out a part of this dominant ninth chord. That's a classic T-Bone Walker sound, you know, that sort of sound. And the root is here B on the 7th fret. So what I do is I play 2 of those root notes as 8th notes, 1 and then I do the sliding triads and then come back. And then right after I come back, I play the bass note here. And then I do a staccato strum where I just go kind of do a break on beat 4. Now, you could count this in a 12/8 time signature. I'm kind of feeling what I call a big 4. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Then we're going to go to the 4 chord. And this is something called a quick 4, where you just change right from the B here to the E, which is 4 letter names away. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so we're going to play the root note here 2 times, give it the same treatment. And this time we're going to slide this triad, which looks like a B minor, which again is the same as this, which is the same as this. It's just I've adjusted it to another string set, so the shape changes, but the idea is the same as what we're doing over the 1 chord as we are the 4 chord. So then back to B. Now I am using my thumb. It comes in handy here to play this. So that's the first 4 bars. Here it is again, played slowly. A 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Then we're going to go to the 4 chord for 2 bars, play the same thing. So that was 2 times there, then back to the B. So far I've got a bar of B, a bar of E, then 2 bars of B, then 2 bars of E, 2 bars of B. So that's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to play the last 4 bars, and that sounds like this. We're back to the top there. So what I played is a 5 chord, and this is a new chord that we brought in here. We're going to play the 9th fret of the A string. Then we're going to slide here from a C sharp minor to a D sharp minor, which is that same thing that we played over the E. We're just going to bring it up 2 frets. Then the staccato strum, then do the same thing 2 frets lower. Then I play the root note, B, and I do this really cool turnaround. So what I did there was have this contrary motion. So as this note is going up, this note's going down, which is a really common blues sound. And I'm pinching with my pick and my fingers, so I'm using what's called hybrid picking. Then I do a little lick here, and that's just a hammer, 7 to 8 on the G string, then the B string, 7, back to the hammer, and then the 9th fret of the A string. So the last 4 bars altogether sound like this. So let's play the whole thing together now. We're gonna start at the top of the form. Now, I do sometimes add some little grace notes and little embellishments to the form. Like for example, I'll go. And I did a little open A string in there in between. So you can watch out for little things like that, and you can just add them into your playing as you feel. But here's the whole form from the top. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so once you get this rhythm part together, make sure to practice it along with the recording. As I mentioned earlier, it's 8 or 9 minutes long, the song. And so you're just playing this blues progression over and over. It's just like a slow blues, you can imagine. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning and it's got this really laid back vibe. So practice that along with the recording, and that's gonna help you get the timing together. Then if you're interested in learning more, maybe you wanna learn about soloing over this progression, check out the link I have in the description below that's really gonna help you out with your lead playing. You can download this book I wrote called Melodic Expressions completely for free. Now, if you wanna support me, you can buy the book on the iTunes bookstore for $15, or you can get it for free in the link below. Thanks for your support here on the channel, and don't forget to leave any comments below of song requests you'd like to see in upcoming video lessons. I'm always looking to the comments for more song lesson ideas because I'm posting a brand new song every day. So let me know in the comments below. Would love to hear from you, and we'll see you in the next lesson.